Alright, so I thought I should have a bit of a chat about the Mk5 and sort of what happened after the crash, and I've been pretty quiet since that's happened. And also I thought I'd do a little picture-in-picture, which I'll put down in the corner somewhere. And yeah, I've been pretty quiet after I came off the Mk5 going downhill at 50 k's an hour. Because, to be perfectly honest, that crash scared the crap out of me. If I wasn't wearing my helmet, not to be dramatic, but we wouldn't be here having this conversation. Because I landed on my head, flipped over, and smacked my knee into the ground, which slowed me down for a solid 6 weeks, and longer than that since I actually got back onto the bike, which has only been in the last week or so, as you've seen, or if you've seen my latest videos. Now, this video is me taking the bike for another ride on a full battery. Less worried about the engine at this point and just trying to see how that wheel was going, and that thing is sketchy. Technically it works. You don't really feel a wobble in the handlebars, but you do see that wheel constantly wobbling right in front of you, and I just don't feel safe going faster than about 15 to 25 k's an hour, which there's no point in that with the BT100 on there as well, because as soon as you fire the two-stroke up, you want to take off and start going as fast as you can, because that engine is amazing. But the reality is I've just got to stop riding that bike, at least for the time being, because I don't have the tools to true up that wheel, and I probably don't have the skills to sort of make it any better myself, and I don't have the funds to just go and replace it, and everywhere I've looked has been sold out of that 1000 watt front hub. I'm not downsizing to a smaller motor, because why would I? So I think the plan is eventually, when I can afford to, I'll just wait until I can just replace the hub. I've got another rim that I could potentially lace the motor into, but I've never laced a wheel in my life, and it would probably end up being worse of a wobble than what it is now. So I thought, it was a nice day for a ride anyway, so I'll put the video up and just have a chat, because there's no point in having the audio up when I'm just riding around on the e-bike, because all you can hear is the chain rattle going around the two-stroke, and that's boring. Almost as boring as sitting here listening to me. The main reason I wanted to have this chat was to have a bit of a chat about the state of the Mk5 and why I'm putting it aside for the time being, because although it works and although I can just put a normal rim on the front, I like having it as a hybrid. And if I'm going to ride a motorised bike, I want to ride another one that's just a dedicated motorised bike. Which is why I also came here to announce that I've decided to start working on my Mk6. I've got that vintage road bike that I bought from the dump for $10, that when I first got it, I was de-rusting it, making sure everything worked. It's in pretty good condition. I have the 4-stroke that hasn't seen daylight since last year, and I bought the road bike specifically because there was plenty of room to fit that 49cc 4-stroke in there. So I've already started sizing up the engine mount, sort of figuring out where it's going to sit. So yeah, you'll be able to keep an eye out for that in the coming days or weeks, depending on my motivation mainly, but yeah, enough of me. Mk6 is coming, that should be cool, and it's probably just going to end up with me falling off a bike again. So look, if I do, great, YouTube will get another crash video. Thanks for sticking around, and yeah, we'll see you next time.